Oh, I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great sorrow that I address this nation. The tragic car accident that led to Norma Corby's and the two youths' death is shocking, and our prayers are with all of the victims' families at this time. Norma Corby, mother, fearless activist, renowned author, and brave soul. We are going to miss her dearly. All partisanship aside, we can all agree that her passion and vibrant fervor was always something to admire. She was a woman who had seen and lived through abortion full hand. While she was originally a staunch pro-choice activist, her ideologies changed and grew as she grew to realize the terrors of aborting a fetus and the psychological and physical harm that it can cause. Her experience and knowledge on the subject drove her to a pro-life ideology. McCorvey's contributions to this cause should not be overlooked or forgotten. We will miss her, but her message should not be forgotten. The fact of the matter is that abortions in the U.S. are detrimental to our society as a whole. Abortions cost our government a lot of money. If we continue to fund Planned Parenthood as usual, we will only be contributing to our deficit. This government needs to get serious about cutting our deficit. And while the President made a valid point that educating the women of the world and waging wars on AIDS are valuable endeavors, the fact of the matter is that the U.S. just does not have the money to support those kinds of endeavors right now. The government borrows about 40% of all the money we spend. And if we keep functioning business as usual, our debt will only grow. While aiding other nations is important, we must first focus on internal affairs and fix our deficit before we go around funding other countries in ventures that may very well not even be worthwhile. I have and stand by my pro-life stance on abortion. The most important thing we can do as a government is protect human life, and I plan on doing exactly that. However, it is highly unlikely that the Senate passes a bill that provides no funding for Planned Parenthood. We want the Senate to know that unless funding for Planned Parenthood is significantly reduced for our budget, for our 2011 budget, the House will not pass that bill. The House Majority Leadership obviously does not want the government to shut down, but we are prepared if it has to come to that. Thank you, and God bless America.